This is a fully blue inventory for Counter-Strike 2, updated with the newest blue skins, and I'll show you both cheap and expensive options, starting with the Mach 10 Lapis Gator, which needs no description and the factory new is only $1.6. Then for the MP9 I chose the buff blue, and this one is so good because it is a new skin and before it was added there were literally no blue skins for under like $300, so this one is great and you can get the factory new version for 20 cents. For the USP I chose the blueprint, which is as blue as it gets, and it's not expensive either because the minimum wear is about $9. Next, for the M4A4 we have two options. The first and best one is the Poseidon, in my opinion. Looks great, but the minimum wear is 1.3k, so yeah. As a cheaper alternative I also went to the M4A4 the Emperor. That's a bit dark in the middle but still a pretty nice skin, and the field test is about $17. For the P250 I chose the Undertow, which is my absolute favorite one. The issue with this one is that it's very expensive because the factory new is $43, so as a much cheaper option I went to the P250 Valence. That's also really nice, and the factory new is $1. For the Zeus, I chose the Electric Blue, and there's not much to say about this one as it is literally the only pick possible, and the factory new is $1. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. For the Galil I chose a Stone Cold, which is not a very easy pick. It looks great and the minimum wear is $4.5. Going over to the op, I chose the Gungnir as my absolute best one for the blue collar and by far, but yeah, it is incredibly expensive because right now the factory new is $16,000, which is crazy. So as a cheaper one we have the op Corticera, which isn't fully blue, right, but there's literally no fully blue ones. This one is pretty decent I think, and the minimum wear goes for about $24. And for the dual Berettas I chose the Hydro Strike, which is the best skin in the game for this pistol in my opinion, and the minimum wear is $1.8. For the Glock I chose the Ocean Topo, and to be honest there's many blue ones to choose from, but this was my favorite. It is also a new skin and the factory new is $1. For the FAMAS, as the best one I chose the Water of Memphis, which is very nice, right, but the minimum wear is $60. So as a cheaper one we have the FAMAS Yeti Camo, and this is one that also fits great and it only costs $3.5 in minimum wear. Then for the M4A1S, the Blue Phosphor is easily the best one, but as you can imagine it is not cheap at all. The factory new is going for 1.2k. So as a cheaper one we have the M4A1S Solitude, which is a very nice budget option if you go for a Blue Mountains pattern. This one that I'm showing is pattern 830, which normally doesn't look that great, but it fits this inventory and the minimum wear is about $10. For the 5.7 I chose the Sky Blue, which is a new skin that fits great and is only 80 cents in factory new. The Tech 9 Avalanche is a pretty old skin that still holds up to this day and the minimum wear is about $5. For the Scout I chose the Abyss, which is another super easy pick, and the minimum wear is 70 cents. And now we're going over to the AK-47, and to me the Inheritance is the absolute best one. The Vulcan was a close second, but I personally love this and the minimum wear is $120. So as a cheaper option I would also go with the AK Frontside Misty, but it is not super cheap because if you have to get the minimum wear it'll still cost you $33. For the Desert Eagle I chose the Cobalt Disruption as the best one, but also pretty expensive because the minimum wear is $80. So the Desert Eagle Blue Ply is the best option that you can get for cheap, as the factory new is only $2. Then for the SG, the Anodized Navy is great in factory new for just $2. For the AUG, the Navy Murano is a very similar one and costs about the same because the factory new is $2.6. Then we have the Souvenir XM Varicamo Blue, which is a pretty decent one and it fits well and the minimum wear is 80 cents. And for the knife and glove combo I'll show you two options, an expensive and a cheap one. For the expensive one we have the Skeleton Knife Doppler Sapphire in factory new with sport gloves Amphibious in minimal wear, which this one looks amazing, right, but what isn't amazing is the price, because right now this one costs about $6,100. So as a cheaper one I went with the Huntsman Knife Bright Water and Field Tested with the Morrow Gloves Polygon in Well Worn, and yeah, this is just much better in terms of price, but it still isn't super cheap, which is never going to be possible for the blue collar, but this one goes for around $360. And for the Agent, of course, we have the Blueberries Buckshot for the city side, which costs about $27, and for the T side just go with any with no sleeves, as there are no blue sleeved ones. Comment the word water if you made it this far and let me know what color you want me to do next. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.